Give a guess. See guys, this looks like classroom, but it is not. Feel free to answer. I won't cut any marks, no nothing like that. Only thing, whenever you're doing a tasting, if you're doing a tasting, I'll cut 5 of it. 10 dots more, right? In cutting marks. Yes or no? Yeah? So guys, tell me, what is the ABV? One person answer from here, 1 to 4. Starting from here. Okay. Yeah, so what it is? How much? For a whiskey, to be qualified as a whiskey? More than 40%? About 30?
Around 60 to 50.
60 to 50? 50 to 60. And what else? Here, this rate.
Around 42, 46.
40 to 46? Yeah. What else? Here.
About 32, 32.
Sorry? Tell me guys.
About 32 to 40.
42?
32 to 40.
38 to 40?
32.
32 to 40. Okay? Decide here your answer. Last adventures. No? Nothing? Right? Okay. So when you're making whiskies, it starts from 40%, cannot be less than 40%. Always starts from 40%, can go up to 60% in Goa when you're selling in Goa. But when you're manufacturing a distillery, it goes more than 60%. But when you're selling in Goa, it's less than 60%. But in other states, in Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, it goes to around 40 to 43%. That's the last because of the excise rules. Each state in India has a different excise rules. In Goa, can go up to 60%. In other states, it's 40 to 43 is the last. Okay, but always starts from 40%. When you're making whiskies, it always starts from 40%. So now you know what are the grains used in making whiskies? Barley,
Corn.
wheat,
Corn.
corn. Malt is a process. It's a process which I tell you. So barley, wheat, corn, and the last one is rye. R-Y-E, rye. Rye. These are the 4 major grains that are used to make your whiskies, and it should be matured in a wooden cask, same like this, for minimum of 3 years to be qualified as a whiskey. Cannot be less than 3 years. Should always be more than 3 years. Can go up to 5 years, 15 years, 25 years, 50 years, depending on the distillery. But over here we go up to 7 to 8 years, which I tell you what's the reason going for a short time. But always starts from 3 years. Cannot be less than 3 years. So these rules are not done by Paul John. It is by the international rules. And we follow the international rules because our main market is the US, UK, and the France first. And to be in the market, we have to follow their rules. We simply cannot do something and send it over there. They wouldn't accept it. That's the reason we follow the international rule. So whiskey is basically a distill. It's a distilled alcoholic beverage which is made out of mashed fermented grains. Grains like barley, wheat, rye, and corn. Okay, they have been used. They have been taken, been mashed, and been fermented. The ABV should be more than 40% to be qualified as a whiskey, and it should be matured in a wooden cask for minimum of 3 years to be qualified as a whiskey. Yeah. So this was the definition of the whiskeys. Now you know type of whiskeys. Types.
Blended.
Sorry.
Blended.
Blended. Who said blended here first? See, I told you, every person could read. Yeah. So that's the most loved whiskey in India. It's a blended whiskeys. Then second, sorry,
Grain based.
single malt. Yeah.
Irish.
Irish. That's your from your. See, whatever you get in India, the Indian whiskeys. Irish whiskeys. What you get in Scotland are Scottish whiskeys. Yeah.
Grain based.
Grain whiskey, yeah, correct. See, I told you, no? So, blended, first one is okay, starting with the first thing. First is a single malt, second is a blended malt or a double malt, third is a blended whiskeys, and fourth one is a grain whiskey. So, starting with a single malt, for a single malt, everything should be single. Single distillery, single location plus single grain, which is 100% malted barley, cannot be any other grain except for malted barley. When the barley is grown in the field, it is called normal barley, right? But over here, we use a malted barley, which I tell you what is malting and why we do malting over here. What's the requirement of malting? We'll talk during the process time only. But it's only 100% malted barley. One distillery, one location, one grain. 100% malted barley. Yeah. So now, for example, take 2 distilleries. One in South Goa, one in North Goa. Names are XYZ, XYZ. Feeling like a maths class? So guys, XYZ, XYZ, grains are the same, water is the same, everything is the same, process, everything is the same. They are not blending, they are not doing anything. Is it a single malt? same, means they are doing the same process, grains are same, water is same, everything is the same. XYZ, XYZ. Is it a single mode? This is XYZ, that is XYZ. So guys, who are saying no, can raise your hands. So, who are saying no, it's not a single mode. It's not a single mode. Who are saying say it's not a single mode? Will one person, two person, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest are saying yes, it is. Who is saying yes? It's a single mode. Who is saying yes, it's a single mode? Okay. People who said no, why it's not a single mode?
Not a single place. Because of environmental
No, it says
conditions.
that has to be one place, one distillery, one grain, and one site.
Okay. Forget about XYZ, everything. Okay, forget about it. Now for a Paul John, can I have a distillery outside this compound wall also? Doing the same thing. We don't have any more distilleries, I'm just giving an example. Outside this compound wall only, we have one more distillery. Okay, doing the same thing. Same, everything is the same. Same. Is it still a single mode? Further, further. Outside this compound wall.
Surrounding conditions. Surrounding conditions.
Sorry?
If surrounding conditions are same, like the
Same, everything is the same. Only the workers are different. Anyway. Is this single mode? Yeah? Yeah? Who is saying yes? Now raise your hands. Yeah? And who is saying no? Who is saying no? Is it 1%? 2%? Reason why?
Because machines can be calibrated on different levels. Minute changes.
Minor changes will be there. That's correct. Cannot have a two distilleries. Outside this compound also cannot have a distillery outside there and say it's a single malt. I told you for a single malt, it should be one distillery, one location, one place. Okay? See over here, the distilleries happen different. Location is same, the distilleries are different, right? So you can extend the distillery over here, you can extend the copper postings over here, you can extend the fermentation tanks over here. But you cannot shift it to somewhere else, say it's a single malt. Okay, for a single malt, you can have a multiple distilleries around the world and say it's a single malt. So anywhere in the world, if you see a Paulden bottle, it comes from here itself. You cannot have a multiple distilleries, right? For all the single malts, not only for Paulden, but for all the single malts. Only one distillery, one location, one grain. Yeah, clear? So now two different distilleries with the same name coming together, we can blend. It's a blended malt. Two malts getting together, that's a blended malt. Blended whiskies are four of your grains like barley, wheat, rye, or corn. A mixture of it to make your whiskies. That's a blended whiskies. And your grain whiskey is your rye whiskey, or take a Jack Daniels. Now you know Jack Daniels? What about it? Jack Daniels. JD, in short term, JD. Yeah, JD is in short term. Yeah, JD. What about it? Yeah, you know what it is made out of? Sorry? Any idea? Spices? No, grains. I'm asking about grains. Anything? It's made of 51% of corn. Okay, it's made of 51% corn and 49% is your rest is your rye and your wheat. For a grain whiskey, you cannot use a malted barley, but you can use wheat, you can use rye, you can use corn. Cannot be malted barley for a grain whiskey. Yeah, you know about bourbon whiskies? Yeah, have some idea about bourbon whiskies, right? Bourbon whiskies are whiskies that are made in the US, that region, bourbon region. Those are bourbon whiskies. In US, there is bourbon in Tennessee. Okay, so it's bourbon. I'm telling you the reason bourbon. I'm focusing because we use the ex-bourbons. So I'm telling you because if you go in the maturation room, you will be confused. So bourbons, they use corn in making their whiskies. Okay, so I'll give you this information. Bourbons are what you get from the bourbon industry. That is from the US. Okay, it's clear? So this was about a whiskies, type of whiskies. Now to make a whiskies, you have to do distillation. So distillation happens in a copper pot still or in a column still. For single malt, it is always done in a copper pot still, which I'll show you over here. It's been done, and the process happens twice over here. Okay, which I'll show you over here. It's been done and everything. Yeah. So this was about the whiskey Norbert company. This company was started in 2008, and of course whiskey was launched in 2012 in the UK market. Not Indian market. We came to the Indian market in 2015, date after we started it. From 2013, we started getting awards in the name of Paul John. Till now, we got more than 300 awards in the name of Paul John. and the most precious one is for the Mithuna. For the third finest whiskey in the world, we got the award for. Which we'll talk during the process time what's special in Mithuna, when we got the award, everything. We'll talk during the process time only. Yeah, so this was about the company. Now before we start, I like to play a short video which our chairman, Mr. Paul John, will be talking about a vision for this brand, which is Paul John, and why he chose Goa to start up his distillery in Goa. Any idea why? Not because of the taxation, not because of the tourism. His wife is not from Goa. He is also not from Goa. What do you think?
Humidity.
One thing, yeah. What else? Humidity in sense the heat you are saying. Heat. Actually, we have more states which are more humid. One thing you can say is weather. Weather is very nice. What is the second thing? It's relating to your raw ingredients what you get. Sorry. Travel. Transport in sense you're saying cargos. Cargos or road transport? Both. Now you only came from the traffic. Just see the roads are not. See exporting means see our main market is the export market for us. So cargos and all those you're saying we have a bigger ports in Maharashtra and Chennai compared to Goa. Yeah. What else? It's something related to raw ingredients. What is required to make your whiskeys? Corn? We don't use corn in making whiskeys. We use barley. Barley gets from northern part of India. Tell me, no? What are the ingredients required to make a whiskeys? Yeast? We get it from here. What is the other thing? Rye? It's because of the water. You said it. It's because of the water in Goa. If you see, so Goa in Scotland, you use spring waters in making their whiskies. That makes you unique, right? So in Goa, we use the grounded water. If you see in Goa, if you see Goan houses, they have a well beside their house, and people still prefer from the well itself to drink water from. It's more purified and it's more sweeter compared to tap water drinking water. So now you must have traveled abroad. You have heard about like people saying that one Coke in India is different and one Coke in abroad is completely different. Reason why ingredients are the same, but the water makes a huge difference. Yeah, so the water makes a huge difference. That's the reason he chose Goa to start up his distillery in Goa because of the good quality of water what we get in Goa. Yeah, so I'll just play the video and then we'll start with our tour. So before that, you want to ask something?
That good quality of water, what do you mean?
Good quality of grounded water. We'll see
What are the
Goa.
parameters for that quality of water?
Sorry?
What are the parameters?
Parameters in sense, see, it's more sweeter. It's not very hard water what you get in Goa, what you get over here. And the water what you get over here, the rainfall over here is also good so that the water doesn't get over. So if you remove from one place, the water will get over at one time, right? So over here we use 11,500 of water per production. So in full day, how much it will come to? For we make a 3 process in a day. So 11,000 comes to around 33,000. 33,000 plus 500, take around 12,000. Comes to around 36, right? 36,000 of liters we use per product per day. So just imagine how much water will be required.
But that's about the quantity you're talking.
Quantity plus the water is very soft plus sweeter. If you drink a well water from here, it's more sweeter compared to what you're getting around it, around other states. In some states, if you see, you don't get water properly as well.
But at the British product list, we don't have that Swedish test, right?
Swedish nut, but water also has a bigger thing, right? Example, I give you a Coke. In Coke in India, it's completely different to Coke in US.
Right.
See, they don't add anything extra. It's only the water gets a difference, right? It's because, yeah. So I'll just take the video and then we'll start with the